All right, hello, my name is Nick Tran, and I'm gonna show you Lab 5 Part 1. All right, so I'll show you how to set up the JITP on my own account, step by step. So first, over here, you can see that I create the root certificate authority, private key, right? I use all of this in a command prompt, all right? So yeah, firstly, what I created is the root ca.key. Right, next up, I'm gonna create the root CA certificate for it, right? And then we're gonna check that, yes, the root ca.pem has been created. Next up, we create the device private key. All right, we can see here, confirm here that the device.key has been created. And then we create a certificate for it, and we got it. So the certificate saying that the file name is device.csr. All right, so we sign this device certificate and we check that, oh, the device.pem has been created. All right, so now we move on to the AWS account, right? I sign up, I created the account, and then I basically just go to each section and I create like a certificate for it, a register for it, or I create a role for it. So over here, I register the first CA certificate. Right, I upload the root ca.pem that I just created. I upload to the cloud and click register and I got it. Next up, I create the policy, right? So in the policy, yeah, I make all the actions like connect and subscribe and publish normally. All right, so next up, I create the lab5.jitp folder. The reason why is to create the JITP template.json. So scroll down over here more, I will create the role. So in this role, it's for the IoT, make sure it's the setting. And pretty much I got to the role. And then over here, the ARN in the Lab 5 provisioning role that I just created. So I install this AWS CLI. All right, got it installed. And now we go to the Cloud Shell. Because the command prompt, I don't know, there's some issue with it. So I use the Cloud Shell instead. So in the Cloud Shell, I pretty much do the same thing. You know, just to confirm that everything goes smoothly, I upload the file through the Cloud Shell. And over here in the file lab 5 JITP that I created folder, we can see that I have included all the files in here, like device.csr, device.key, device.pem, JITP template.json, rootca.key, rootca.pem, and rootca.srl. So yes, all the certificate has been created and registered. And yeah, that's pretty much for part 1. Thank you for watching. Hello, my name is Nick Tran and this is part 2 lab 5. So this is the code, right? We got the username of the Wi-Fi and the password of the Wi-Fi. And this IP is the laptop's IP, the IPv4. All right, so I click start. And over here, we can see that in the command prompt, the log shows that the PicoW has successfully contacted the HTTP server and requested the firmware file, firmware v2.py. Yeah, and the GET request confirms the device downloaded the firmware update from the server. So 200 status mean that, yes, it accepted. All right, so in the output shell, we can see that, yeah, it got connecting to the Wi-Fi. And over here says downloading the firmware. And the firmware has been updated, right? When it says rebooting here, and we got a problem here, it's mean that, oh, the machine's reset. So the device just like, oh, plug out and plug in. It's pretty much that's it. That's not an error, but it's confirming that the machine has reset like the code just said. All right, thank you.